Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. I've had a couple of my friends ask me what is and how do you play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, so I've decided to make a video on it. Today I'm going to go through the fundamentals of CSGO and what to do when you're first starting out. Okay, the first thing you would want to know is that there are 5 players on each team, and it is the first team to 15 rounds to win the complete game. There are 2 teams. On one side you have the terrorist, and the other you have the counter-terrorist, which will be abbreviated to T's and CTs for the sake of the video. The T's goal in CSGO is to plant a bomb, which a random T spawns with at the start of the round. The T's goal in CSGO is to plant a bomb at either one of the bomb sites for the map and or wipe the entire CT team out, which can be done in any way, which way you can imagine, within the bounds of the game of course, and the opposite is to be said about the CT side. Their goal is to stop the Ts from planting the bomb, which usually requires them to split up and use their senses and smarts to figure out where the Ts might be rushing to and prevent them from planting the bomb. Teamwork is a must in CSGO, no matter what side you're playing. If you haven't got a microphone, you should look into getting one. Which brings me to my next point. Learn callouts for each map. I can't stress how important this is. Callouts are essentially calling out the area you saw an enemy or saw the bomb drop, etc. Say for example you saw 2 people on A site, you would call out over voice comms 2 at A site, maybe even specify what gun they were carrying if you got that good of a look. You can also call out after you die to your team. Make sure to listen for callouts, and this ties in with learning where they are, and your team will help you locate where the enemies are they're calling out, which can be the difference between winning and losing, and an extremely useful tool. And now a useful thing to note is to get the right sensitivity and game settings for you. There are plenty of awesome videos to help you with those. I may bring out a video on settings in the future, check the description for a link, but obviously if there's nothing there, I haven't made the video yet or won't be making it. The next thing you want to know is that guns, grenades and armor all cost in-game money, through which you can earn through killing enemy players and winning rounds, and just generally playing the objective with your team. Anything you buy from the buy menu, which is set to B by default, will be lost on death and you will need to buy these the next round. However, if you manage to survive the round, win or lose, you keep what you currently have. You can even pick up dead teammates or dead enemies' guns and grenades, and even kits from CT side, and use them until you die next. When you first jump into CSGO, the first thing you want to do is learn how the guns work. The best way of doing so is to either play against bots or go into a map by yourself, or play on a community server. The most common guns you will be using will be the AK-47 for the T side, the M4A1S or the M4A4 for the CT side, or the AWP sniper for both sides when you save up some money. When you finally jump into one of these maps, the best thing to do would be to do some target practice, and to practice recoil, which I will hopefully show you here. As you can see, the AK-47 goes up, right, left, and then back to right. To counteract this, we would need to pull down, left, right, and then back to left to get the bullets landing in the same spot instead of doing its usual spray pattern. The spray pattern never changes on guns, except for a select few. Being on the topic of accuracy, there is the issue of newer players aiming very low when they walk around instead of aiming head height. So you have more of a chance of getting that beautiful headshot. It is much better to have your crosshair aimed at head height, so even when surprised and you spray, you have a higher chance of hitting them in the head quicker and more accurately. And the last but not least tip is to keep an open mind and don't be afraid to ask your teammates or leave a question in the comments for any questions you have about the game or anything I didn't cover here. Alright guys, I think that just about wraps it up for the fundamentals of the game. Sorry if it was a bit drawn out or too quick or sounded a bit rushed, as this is my first YouTube video and I'm quite nervous. But I felt all the information in this video was necessary for the complete beginner to the game. Thanks for watching and have a good one.
Pit, 85. Fuck.
Planting.
was one CT.
It's a Jack. Play Goose.
Nice.
Good job.
Got a Jack. He's got a Jack. If you want it. There you go.